It's Monday today and we are starting the week strong with this exercise right here, the devil for the quads. Gonna slap on a little bit more weight than last time. When you increase the weight and try to progress on an exercise, make sure that you are only increasing the weight by small amounts. Keep your technique, perform every exercise as well as possible in order to avoid injuries. Get a small feeling like last time without any weight. Legs are shaking, heart rate is accelerated, breath is taken away, and quads are total loss. I'm not sure how many repetitions I got because whenever I take videos, I don't count. I just concentrate on doing the exercise as right as possible in terms of the form and technique, and I check later how many repetitions I did. That's one benefit of filming yourself while lifting weights. You get to see your technique and you can understand and evaluate, or if you cannot quite understand, you can ask someone who knows a few stuff, help you fix any kind of mistakes that you're making while doing an exercise. You don't have to post the video somewhere of you exercising, just have it for yourself in order to fix any mistakes when it comes to your technique. And trust me, it's really helpful. I can already tell from myself, I fixed a lot of mistakes when it comes to my technique just by filming videos and checking it out. My body positioning, the arm path when I was performing some exercises, for example, back exercises like rows, pull downs and all that stuff. Yeah, give it a try. Let's move on to the next exercise today for the hamstrings. Up next, one of my favorite exercises is seated leg curl. You don't need too much variation when it comes to your muscles. If you only have a few exercises for your hamstrings, let's say some type of hip hinge like hyperextension or a stiff-legged deadlift, that's something that you flex your knee against resistance, such as a leg curl, can be a seated one, can be a lying leg curl. Just choose one and progress it over time and be consistent with it. In my case, it's a seated leg curl. I align my knees on the joint center here, and from here, I just have to find my positioning. Yeah, I have to bring this a little bit closer. Like I said last time, knees looking straight forward, and this part is adjusted just above the knees. And we're gonna smash the adductors here today. You have that one set that you take it that far, the muscle group that you're training is gonna be done for the day. So make sure that you train hard, and above all, make sure that you keep good technique when you are training hard. Especially when you are reaching those last seconds of the set, the last repetitions, if you will, make sure that your technique stays solid. So from here I just flex my spine and I go back. And that's all there is to it. You just have to keep a stable enough position in order to be able to do that without extending too much. Right now everything is shaking because I did the pendulum squat. I also just did glutes with the abduction. It will be a challenge to do that right now. I should have done this before the abduction, but in general, make sure that the exercise order is something that you can work with, that you don't get too much fatigue from exercises before. If you're gonna perform something that requires you to keep a position where you stabilize with muscles that you worked before, then be mindful of the exercise order when it comes to that, and don't make the same mistake like I did in this session. So up next, we're gonna train some calves. No, I'm kidding. That's enough of the workout, and I'm gonna do a push-pull leg split right now. There's nothing wrong with push-pull legs. It's just that people associate it with having to go to the gym 6 days a week and not enough recovery. But in reality, you can organize it in a way that allows you to train as frequently as you are recovered. It can work just fine, and that's what I'm going to prove right now with this. I'm gonna be training about 3 to 4 days a week, depending on my recovery and everything else associated with lifestyle. That was enough of the workout today, and I will see you in the next one.